gentlemen. All right, good to see you. Good to see you. As you can see, I'm in the car. It's a quick stop over at McDonald's. It took a little longer than I thought it was going to take. So I tell you what's interesting. This is very interesting to me. Hopefully, it's interesting to you. So there's a big sticker on the McDonald's drive-through sign now that says "bags of ice, $1.89." So you get 8 pound bag of ice at McDonald's now. I didn't know that was a need. I didn't know that was a thing. Zach, my man, my man, my man. So let me tell you a little story about Zach Wilkowitz. He, his dad Tom, and his brother Eric and I, we tore out shrubs, bushes, and trees yesterday in the front of my house. Man, it was very manly, very filled with testosterone. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Hang on 1 second here. Hang on 1 second. All right. Thank you much, buddy. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But so we had chainsaws, we had chains, we had trucks. We were yanking stuff out left and right. Now, it was definitely one of the hottest days to do that kind of work, but I never said I was super bright. I never said that. So it is what it is. Steve Kreitz is in the house. Steve, I hope I will see you next Saturday, sir. I hope so. Um, Something else I was thinking about. So this McDonald's thing's kind of interesting. Uh, the ice. You get ice, bags of ice at McDonald's. That's a big move now. Let me go to McDonald's and get that ice. I just never knew that was a move. So just leaving an appraisal. That's why I'm not in the office. Guys, my rule is unless there is some absolute reason why I can't get to the appraisal, I always, always, always meet appraisers. I always, always, always meet appraisers. It does a couple of things. One, on the listing side, it gives you a rapport with them. You can kind of get where they're at. Two, you get a chance to give them your comparables, which is always a good thing. And then three, you can talk up all the improvements and all the updates and things like that because they love the word update. If you walked around for 5 minutes and said the word update 100 times, that's always going to help your client's case. So anybody thinking about listing or that you know anything about listing, Bergeron always meets the appraiser unless there's some kind of crazy reason why you can't. Okay, so that's my rule of thumb is always meet the appraiser. Um, Along those lines, guys, I think about some of the stuff. I'm always trying to do better, always trying to do better things and trying to differentiate, right? I meet appraisers, I meet city inspectors. Okay. I mean, it feels like the Bergeron team definitely gives a ton of extras to folks. And we really try to. And I guess that's why we're a family business. Family businesses usually do that kind of stuff. But let's talk about this week's show. So Don Lawrence has uh, coordinated a lender that does bridge loans. If you're trying to go from one house to the next to up your game and go to a bigger home, the lady's going to explain bridge loans. So that's something that's coming up Wednesday. We will have more interactive stuff on Wednesday. I don't know if maybe we'll have chainsaws. Maybe we have like superpower tools or something like that. Maybe something like that. Or even, I don't know. I tell you another one I love is Google. Everything in my house, I try to make everything as Google as possible. And I'm no Charles Markey, but I try to make it that way. So maybe we'll do something like that. But we're definitely going to have an interactive portion of our show on Wednesday. It's a guarantee. It's definitely a guarantee. So you guys got to come and watch. Um, I know it's warm outside and great things are happening. As you can see, I am sunburnt. My hair gets grayer and grayer. It feels like I'm going grayer and grayer over this past. I feel like I aged this past year so much. It's unbelievable. So I will not die. That will not happen. Something else that I love to do that's part of the business, or at least that's a great part of the business. I love to stop by and I call it pop by and see people. I popped by and saw my good friend Steve Vecchione yesterday and Ryan Robinson. Those two gentlemen were doing well, both individually. So it's definitely good stuff. So hopefully I'll pop by and see all you folks at some point in time. But this this business is all about people. Like I said, we started off with talking about meeting an appraiser. That's a person. Okay, have a connection with them. The buyer, have a connection with them. The seller, it's all about people meeting people. So, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I'm Scott, and I most definitely am talking real estate. See ya.